Big story debating the deal.
UAW workers heading into the weekend deciding whether or not to ratify the tentative agreement with General Motors, and there is no guarantee it'll be approved.
The ratification vote begins tomorrow. All ballots must be turned in by October 25th. That's 1 week from today. Workers will stay on strike until then.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner is live at the Detroit Hamtramck assembly plant talking to workers. And Jim, what are they telling you?
They say they want to see the details, the devil's in the details, and that so-called white book is now online, the exact contract language, hundreds of pages of documents. We put it on our website, WXYZ.com. The workers here concerned about their future, the future of this plant. We have some answers from that book.
Well, I'm not getting excited. We're going to have a meeting, informal meeting, so we'll go through all the details.
You have some reservations?
So far, so good. I would say so far so good.
Detroit Hamtramck is only one of 4 plants saved in these negotiations, but its future is still unclear. Get this, the number of jobs, the number of shifts not spelled out for these workers in their new contract. This is how that was answered by the spokesman for the UAW.
We're in a different situation here where you have some things that are not subject to the master agreement.
General Motors, in a statement last night, says it is investing $7.7 billion in the next 4 years in the U.S. That includes 9,000 new or retained jobs. But that was taken as vague and not helpful for workers here deciding how to vote. If you don't know exactly what the contract holds for this plant, how do you know what you're voting on?
Exactly. And that's why the informational meeting has got to be key, especially for a plant that doesn't know the true future and what it's going to mean for the employees here.
Buried on page 269 of the White Book is this letter given to the union by the company, but it is not baked into the contract language. The letter says this is a $3 billion investment and more than 2,000 jobs, and this is key when full volumes are attained. Workers at Detroit Hamtramck have built the Chevy Volt electric car. Their numbers were cut from 1,500 to 750 during the wind down this year.
That was a vehicle that was already allocated back in 2015. We knew that was coming to that facility, but they scared the employees there, so they jumped ship to go to another plant.
Now these workers are told their informational meeting is tentatively set for Wednesday. Coming up next hour at 6, we have people speaking on both sides. A lot of pros and cons in this agreement, making this a very tough vote. Live on the east side, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you, Jim. And you can read the entire tentative agreement on our website, WXYZ.com.